So dear students, as you know, we have completed two parts of this chapter, nouns and pronouns, where we have completed nouns. What are nouns? What is the definition? What is the definition of noun? And how many kinds of nouns are there? Right? There we learned that nouns are of 5 kinds. Number 1 is common, 2 is proper, number 3 is abstract, number 4 is collective, and number 5 is material. We have done that with the help of examples and we learned that. Now, second part, in this part video, part number 1, we have done countable and uncountable nouns too. So, countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted, moreover, which is having both of the forms plural and singular, right? And then, in video part number 2, we have done noun cases. And noun case we have done of 4 kinds. Number 1 is subjective or nominative. Number 2 is dative. Number 3 is objective. And number 4 is possessive. So if you have missed those videos by chance, you can see that before watching this video part number 3. So here in video part number 3, we are going to start pronouns. So as you know, dear students, because you are studying this pronouns and nouns, from your junior sections, so from there also you have learnt about basic things about these pronouns. So the pronouns, as we know, the pronouns are the replacing words of noun. Now how they replace? Let's understand. My name is Neha and I have given you the essay to write down on me, right? So you will start that Neha Sharma is our English teacher or this and that, right? And in every line you will not start with Neha Sharma like that. So that will not look good. So with that name Neha, you have to replace with something. So that is what? She, right? For females it is what? She, and for males it is what? He. Right? Suppose the name, a boy is of name Ram. So what you will do there? He, right? You will not write down Ram everywhere, but you will do what? He. You will replace this Ram with he. So that is called what? Pronouns. So pronouns, if we talk, we have 2 kinds. Subjective also, we have objective types also, right? So it is he, she, it, I, we, you, they, right? These all words are known as pronouns. So let's understand with the help of whatever I have written here, whatever notes I have prepared for you, with the help of that. So let's see the definition of pronouns very first. Pronouns are the parts of speech that are used to replace nouns in the sentence. So what is to be replaced here? We have to replace the nouns, right? Like I have given you, Neha will be replaced with she. Ram will be replaced with she, right? If I am doing Ram and Raja, so both there we have 2 things, 2 subjects here. So what I will replace this with? They. So these are actually what? These are pronouns. These words, Ram for Ram, he. Ram and Raja, it's what? They, right? So this you have to replace. So this he, she, they, it. These all are pronouns. So this we have done here. For example, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, mine, yours, etc. So these are pronouns. When we talk about personal pronoun, we have to do the kinds of pronouns also. So personal pronoun is what? This personal pronoun is something which we use for the persons, right? And the categorized words which are in the personal pronouns category, that is what? I, we, you, they, he, she, it. As I told you, we have 2 cases, 2 styles of that. One is subjective. We use pronoun as subject also, and we use pronoun as object also, right? Objects and subject we have done in our previous video, so you can see from there. Now when we talk about personal pronouns definition, let's see what is this. Personal pronouns are those pronouns which replace nouns. They may function as the subject or the object in a sentence. Suppose I have a pen here, so this is a noun. If I want to replace this with pronoun, so that is what? It, right? Okay, so this is the style to replace. now if we are talking about two kinds of this pronouns. So there is of two kinds. Number one is subject. We use personal pronoun as subject also. We use personal pronoun as object also. You must have seen that I, we, he, she, you and they are used as subject in a sentence, right? And when we want to replace them, suppose we have done passive voice, right? So there we replace this I with what? Me. So we use this as the form of object. We replace with us, right? So that is object actually. This is not noun to noun. This is not noun to noun. This we are talking about pronouns of two kinds, as subject and as object. He we change with him. She with her. You with you, and they with them. This generally happens in active and passive forms, right? So this is what subject. Personal pronoun can be used in two forms. In subject as a subjective form also, as an objective form also. So let's understand this with the help of example. Now when we talk about the kinds of personal pronoun, as we have read here that we have subjective personal pronouns and objective personal pronouns. So pronouns that refers to the subject in a sentence are subjective pronouns. And now what is the subject? About whom we are talking, right? Let's take the example here. For example, we play with them. Now, who play with them? We. Now, this we is working. We is a pronoun and this is working as a subject here. So, this will be subjective pronoun. Let's see the second one, objective personal pronoun. So, what does it say? That pronouns that refer to the objects in a sentence. And what is the position of object? Object remains after the verb. So we play with them, right? So we is what? We is also pronoun, but that is subjective pronoun, subjective personal pronoun. When we are talking about objective, so that may be something after the verb, right? So play is verb, with is what? It is not any object here, but them, right? Them is what? Them is here objective personal pronoun. So this was all about this objective and subjective personal pronouns. Now very important thing, just have a look on this quickly, that this is divided into three persons. Personal pronoun is divided into three parts. Number one is first person, second person and third person, and this is given here in both of the cases, subjective case and objective case. So when we talk about first person singular is what? First person singular is I, right? And the plural of this is what? This is we, right? Singular is I and plural is we. When we talk about second person, you is used in both of the cases, whether it is singular or plural, right? Next is third person. Third person is he, she, it and they. They is plural and he, she, it, that is what? Singular. So let's have a recap, quick revision of that. First person subjective, I singular, we plural. Second person you singular, you plural. Third person he, she, it singular and plural is what? They, right? This was in the subjective case. When we are talking about the objective case, the same thing we have to change. I changed into me, we changed into us, you changed into you, he, and he changes into him, she changes into her, it remains it, and they, that is what? Them, right? So this is what? First person, second person, third person. And dear students, this was about first kind of pronouns, that was personal pronoun, right? So I hope you understood this. Please take the screenshot of this and note down this in your notebook. Now let's talk about second kind of pronouns. So as we have studied, personal pronouns are he, she, it, I, we, you, they. Second kind of the pronouns is possessive pronoun. So what does this possessive word means? That means what? That means possession, that means ownership, right? So when we have to actually tell, right, some possession of the indication of the relationship between something, So that is known as what? That is known as possessive pronoun. So let's see. Possessive pronouns are those pronouns that indicate possession or relationship, because possession means relationship or ownership, right? So the words like his, hers, theirs, ours, mine, ours and yours. These are what? Possessive pronouns. Please see carefully. His, hers, it's not her. Theirs, it's not their. Ours, it's not our. Mine, it's not mine. Ours, it's not our. Yours, it is not your. So all these words are possessive pronouns, right? Let's understand this with the help of example. This house is hers. This house is hers. Now if we want to find out the possessive pronoun in this sentence, first one. So what is the pronoun? This house is hers. We have seen the words like hers, his. That is what? That is showing the possession. So what is which is the word which is showing possession? Hers. Right now, right? This is hers. This book is his. So this his is showing here possession. Clear? Now, very important thing I want to tell you here. Please listen that carefully, because whatever the nouns we are doing, whatever the pronouns we are doing here, some of the kinds are exactly same as, means the names of the pronouns are adjectives too, right? But what is the difference? The basic difference between them is what? That like we have possessive pronouns, we have possessive adjectives too, right? But there is a difference. What is their location, their place actually in the sentences is different, right? So that is very important. Please you just listen this carefully, as you will not otherwise you will not listen that, there will be mixing of all that, so the answers whatever will be given to you, that will be wrong. Okay, so it's very necessary, very important thing. Please listen carefully. When we get the difference between possessive pronouns and the possessive adjectives, first we will talk about possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. So I've told you possessive pronoun is mine, second one is yours, then ours, then hers, then theirs, and then his, and it does not have any possessive pronoun. Okay, so it is not having, I have not mentioned here it in this list. Next, in this side I have written possessive adjectives. So it is mine here, but the adjective is what? Mine. I have done yours here, but in this column of adjectives, your only is there. Next, ours is there, but here it is our only. Hers is there, but here it is what? It is her only. Theirs is given here, but here it is their only. And his is his, and it is its. Means adjective is its, but pronoun we do not have any, right? Of it. Okay. So this is very important, right? Now the words which are having s after that, like ours, theirs, hers, ours, and yours. So these are what? Pronouns. These are pronouns. And mine is what? Pronoun. This is not adjective. Clear? And these are the adjectives. Now the basic and very interesting difference is that what you have to get actually, that is adjectives are placed before the nouns. Adjectives are placed before the nouns. Means what should be there after all these words? There should be a noun given to you, like my mother, your cat, our house, her rat, pen, pencil, something, their house, their class, their lesson, his car, its room, its anything you can do, its sport, something like that. So that is what these all adjectives should be followed by the noun. Means after that there should be a noun, but here it is not necessary. It is not actually, noun should not be there. If there is noun after these words, so that will act as a possessive pronoun. Possessive adjective. And when noun is not near to these words, then it will behave like a possessive pronoun. and when noun is given, that is possessive adjective. So that is very basic difference. Let's understand with the help of some more examples. The first sentence I am written here, this is my car, right? And the second is, this car is mine. This is my car and this car is mine. Both, if we see the meaning of that, exactly same. But if we are talking about possessive pronouns here, so this is my car, right? I've said that my, I have written here, right, in these two lists. So if I'm talking about my here, this my is having what after that? My is having what? Noun after that, right? And when we have noun after these words, that will work as an adjective. That will work as an adjective, right? Let's see second sentence. This car is mine. Now this word mine is showing the position, and this is not having any noun near to it or after it. So this will work as a pronoun. This will work as a pronoun. Let's see the second sentence. These are her dolls. These are her dolls. So if I am talking, if I am confused in this, that her can be pronoun, right? Because her and hers is not much difference in that. So these are her dolls, right? You will say this word is also showing the position here, that her dolls. But this is not possessive pronoun here, because this her is following the word dolls, and which is a noun. And when there is noun placed after that, so that will work as an adjective, right? It is not working as a pronoun here. But in this sentence second, these dolls are hers, right? The word, which word is showing the possession or ownership? Hers is showing possession, right? And this is not having any noun after that. So this here is working as a pronoun. And this is very important difference actually, and students generally get confused in this. So this you have to remind when there is mixture of the words in like the same kinds. Like in possessive pronoun we have possessive adjective, we have demonstrative pronoun, we have demonstrative adjective, we have, right? There are many. Interrogative pronoun we have, and interrogative adjective we have. So the adjectives you have to keep in mind always, that adjectives will be only then in the sentence when they have nouns after that, right? So here, because we are not having nouns after that, so these ones are pronouns, right? So this is quite easy concept, only you have to listen it carefully and just keep in your mind, right? So this was all about the second kind of pronoun. This is possessive pronoun. So dear students, in this video we have covered pronouns, definition of that, and what is the role of that. Like we have done, it may be used as subjective, personal pronouns and objective pronouns also. Then we have done first kind of pronoun, that is personal pronoun. There we have studied that personal pronoun can be used as two ways: subjective personal pronoun and objective personal pronoun. After that we have learned first person, second person and third person in both of the cases, in singular form, in plural form also, of the objects and the plural and the subjective forms also, right? Then possessive pronoun we have done, the words which shows the relationship, right, or the ownership are known as possessive pronouns. And then we have learned the very basic or very important difference, that how to get the pronouns in the sentences, right? If after these words where you got confused, so noun is there, so they will act as adjective. So I hope you understood this well. Please take the screenshot of this and try to solve exercise number B, which is given for these two kinds. I think B and C, both the exercises are there. One is for personal pronouns and second is for possessive pronouns. Please try to solve, and then when I will send you the video of these exercises, then you can recheck. And please just do that in with a pencil, with the help of pencil, so that if any mistake will be there, you can erase and correct. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy.